Alright guys, it's been a minute since I put a video up on the channel. I'm sorry, I've been slacking terribly the last couple weeks. Things have been kind of crazy between work and home life and getting prepared for hunting season. But as you guys know, hunting season's underway for a couple different states. I did hit Tennessee. I've hunted a little bit in Kentucky now. It's still opening week here. Haven't had a great chance to get out, but I did have a few minutes this afternoon. You can see it's kind of dark, so forgive me. But it's actually great for what I'm going to show you guys. It's a product that I got in my hands that I wasn't real sure of at first, but this thing was a huge help in Tennessee. Shout out to Last Light. Man, these products from these guys are freaking awesome. The first one I'm actually wearing is this headlamp. As you can see, it's got a button where you can manually select between 3 different modes. And then the cool thing about it is on the other side of it, you've got hands-free mode. So say you are skinning a buck, you've got blood all over your hands, you can't find the button, you just wave your hand in front of it. Once, turns the light on, twice turns the red light on, a third time turns it off. These things are right at 500 lumens. I probably used this for a total of 3 hours so far without recharging it, and it's still going strong. Another thing is their LED light ropes, and you might think it's kind of corny, but I'm going to tell you right now, they are freaking awesome and a lifesaver. This is my personal Power Pack. You can buy some of theirs. I haven't yet. I plan to because they're obviously way better than mine. But let me pull this thing out. So it comes with this little lantern bag right here. You can actually leave this in there and plug it up, and you can hang it in a tree, and it works as like a light system. Or you've got, I call them the little swimmers. They look like little swimmers, like literally. You can run this through there and tie them up on some limbs in the woods and whatnot. They also come with the orange pieces on here that are actually magnets. So you can use these in your truck bed to light up your truck bed if you're doing something like caping the animal out. I'm going to pull out my Power Pack. It's very simple. All you do is plug it in and it turns on. And as you can see, it's very bright. It's very helpful. You can use this thing for a multitude of things. One of them being obviously for hanging up while you're working on an animal in the woods, an elk, a deer, whatever. You can lay it on the ground and it puts off enough light. I think we ran this thing for a total of an hour last week, and I don't know if you can read that or not, but it says 32%. It was on 50% when we plugged it in, so it doesn't draw a ton of energy. This is also really neat for me because I use water access a bunch. I can put this around the front of my kayak when I'm going across a large body of water and I'm worried about other vessels hitting me. You can mark where you left your meat with this thing. And my favorite thing about it is this thing gives you some killer trophy photos. Like I said, we used this thing in Tennessee on Stewart's deer and took some phenomenal pictures with it. It just makes for a really cool backlit scene. And I highly suggest checking these out over at Last Light. They was gracious enough to send me a couple headlamps for the guys. Like I said, super cool headlamps, turn on and off with your hand, rechargeable, 3 different modes, and the light ropes speak for themselves with all these pictures and B-roll. So like I said, if you're looking for something of this nature to help you possibly debone and pack out a deer, get those cool trophy photos, or just have something neat else in your arsenal that it weighs nothing you can have with you. I've always got one of these in my pack just in case my phone dies. I definitely check out Last Light, and as always, thank you for getting me a couple of these things in my hand to try out. I was skeptical at first, but the hype is real and these things are really, really neat, so check them out.